We are the Wisco Wanderers. Ready to hike?
I'm ready.
Good morning, Uncle Buck here and Pure Beauty. Beauty, how was your night?
I got about 2 to 3 hours of sleep. How about you?
I got, God knows if I even got an hour. We had quite a thunderstorm, rain from about 9 o'clock to about 2 o'clock in the morning. I mean rain, not just sprinkle.
There like
hard rain, and unfortunately,
it was storming for part of it.
Yeah, a lot of lightning, a lot of big boomers. The problem is that we found this beautiful tent site about 15 yards from the creek.
So
You see the creek. Well, with all the rain, and remember it's been raining for the last few days in this area, everything's fairly saturated. I personally woke up at just before 2 or at 2, and I was like, oh, I don't feel comfortable being this close to this creek, because we weren't that many feet higher than the creek, and after seeing some of the damage done by the flooding in North Carolina.
I'm gonna step out of the picture. I want you to turn around and show them this part.
Yeah. So, anyways, with Deb not having felt good lately, I can't get the crick. Where is it? Or is that it? Maybe I can't see with my sunglasses so well. Anyways, with Deb not feeling so well, Pure Beauty not feeling so well in the last few days, I told her to go ahead and go to sleep, and I'll keep an eye on the river, and if it gets dangerously high, I would wake her up and we would evacuate the tent. I took some of the gear already up to the shelter, and that's where I hung out, and about every 30 minutes I'd come down and check the river. It never really did come close to the tent, but I didn't know that. And so Deb ended up getting a little bit of sleep.
I feel better this morning.
Yeah, I feel pretty good too for not getting any sleep. So we'll see. Tonight, hopefully we'll be in a hostel and we'll have a regular bed. But that's to be determined. Yeah, that's our goal.
We have to get cell signal first. Right now we have none.
Yeah, and we've got 10 miles to go, and it's 9 o'clock in the morning, so we're going to have to get a giddy on.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good one. Bye.
Under the boughs where the shadows play, the wind hums songs at the break of day.
Well, this is our trail. There's Deb filming the same thing. It's a river from last night's rain. I don't know how many inches of water we got, but it was quite a few. So we're doing our best to rock hop and not get our feet too wet. So far, we've been pretty successful, but I got a feeling one of these times we're gonna soak our feet. So, we've been on trail for nearly 2 weeks, and this trail has been definitely challenging us. The cold, the wind, the cold wind, heavy rains, me not feeling well, Deb not feeling well. We're both feeling well today, so that's good. So it's a beautiful day though, otherwise. So we're moving on. It's all about the challenge.
Secrets untold.
The trail's pretty cruisy right now. We've had 2 short little ups and 2 short downs. And yeah, Dan's gonna call the hostel. See the river?
The trail sprung a leak, Mama.
Yeah, that's the trail. So you can tell from looking at the trail that this part of the trail used to be completely covered with pine needles, but because of all the rain we had last night, it has shuffled everything. So now the pine needles are in piles.
I think this is the road that's behind you that the father-daughter got picked up to go to the hostel that we're heading to today. I don't think I mentioned the name of the hostel. It's called Ironmasters Hostel. I think that's it. Ironmasters Hostel.
Carrying tales only the forest holds. Moonlight spills through the velvet dark, etching patterns, leaving its mark.
Pretty nice easy trail here. Make some time after trying to walk that path that was a small little creek. We must have did that for over a half mile to a mile, somewhere in that neighborhood. So this is a nice welcome rest from the rain running down the trail from last night. Up into it. Well, in the last 20 minutes, skies can't decide if it's going to be sunshine or rain. It's done a little of everything. So hopefully more sunshine than rain. We're tired of the rain.
The roots stretch deep, the earth's gentle sigh, a lullaby sung to the open sky. Oh, whispering pines, sing me your tune, caught in the rhythm of the stars and the moon.
There's a lot more vegetation on the side of the trail, kind of whipping my legs than I remember on any other section so far.
It's probably good I have my pants on.
Yeah, yeah.
Teach me the language of rustling leaves.
I just realized my shoes are dry. Finally.
Oh, good.
I hope the tent is dry. And the rain fly.
Hopefully.
Stories that linger on the breath of the breeze.
Hopefully, this is the end of our river trails.
The dawn paints gold on the mountain's crown, while rivers whisper truth as they flow down. And their songs entwine with the trees that stand, knotted in time by nature's hand. Each echoing step on the forest floor opens a world through an ancient.
There is a big river raging down there. It's gotta be, some of that water's gotta be from where we just came from. And here is where we are going. Dan is way up ahead of me. I'm too busy taking pictures. And now we're by the river. This is our trail. Can you tell how soggy it is? And Daniel's behind me this time. Onward. Okay, so we're coming in on the river, and yes, that's thunder clouds, I think, that you're hearing. Look at this pretty river. Tons of water. All from last night's rain. Not all of it. But look at all the down trees. I don't know if it shows it on the video, but the water is very clear. Trail right across the bridge. Up we go. Let's see what downstream looks like. the scale. We've noticed everywhere that the rivers are bursting their banks. This one isn't quite so much, but it's definitely got more water in it than it would normally have. Lots of rain. Onward. River crossing.
River crossing, We're getting pretty good this rock hopping.
We've had to.
Yeah.
Look at this bare understory. All these trees are competing for light at the top. So that's where they have all their leaves, which leaves nothing but dead stuff on the bottom. And no real shrubs, really. I just finished a little bit of a climb, so I'm a little out of breath. And here comes UB, right behind me. How you doing, UB?
Hey, Pierre. How's it going?
Good, how you doing?
Good. I think this is the last up before we take a dive down to the hostel.
Okay.
But don't hold me to that.
Okay. All right.
I've been wrong before.
You want water?
Nope, I just got some.
Okay, onward then.
Hey everybody, Uncle Buck here in Pure Beauty. Closing out the day. What day? 13?
13.
13.
Yeah.
We did a 10-mile day. We ended up at Ironmasters Mansion hostel. We're here with about 10 other people that are hiking the trail. Some that we've already met on trail and had shared food with and had good talk about the trail and the future coming up. Deb, how'd your day go today?
My day was great. That's the best I felt in a while.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I could tell she
I
was
felt
because she
good.
was always in front of me. That hasn't been the
That's
case.
not true.
But, well,
wasn't
I know,
always.
but yeah, more so than the last few days. So,
For sure.
yeah. Let's
We saw
see.
some really unique landscape today, I thought.
Oh, we got to talk about last night.
Oh,
So we were at this birch run. I'm talking
Shelter.
kind of low because some of the people are heading to bed at 8 o'clock because they're getting up early to head out on the trail.
it's called Hiker's Midnight.
Yeah, Hikers Midnight. So we were at this birch run shelter, and we couldn't use the shelter because they had bat bugs. You can look that up. It's actually bed bugs for bats.
Yeah.
So we
We
couldn't.
thought it was made up at first.
Yeah. Yeah, I
But
had
it's
never heard
not.
of it. So we set up camp. We put our tent down by the creek, probably about, 30 feet away, 10, 15 yards. And they talked about having rain, but they weren't saying it was going to be like bad or
We
anything.
knew it was going to rain.
I said that. I said we knew it was going to rain, but I didn't think it was going to be that heavy.
I had heard that it was supposed to storm for a little while, but then it would be done by, 11 or midnight, something like that.
Started at 9, and at 2 in the morning, it hadn't let up. It was a downpour almost the whole 5 hours. I have no idea how much rain we got, but at 2 in the
It
morning,
was several inches of rain.
I told Deb, I don't feel safe being this close to the creek because it was raging pretty good. So, with her not having felt well over the last few days, I said, why don't you keep sleeping? I'm just going to go outside.
Keep sleeping. No, there was no sleeping
Yeah.
because of the rain and the storm.
Well, anyways, I went outside and checked the river or the creek, and it was going pretty good, but it was still well within its banks. And so what I did is spent the rest of the evening checking on the river about every half hour to make sure that it wasn't getting out of control and wash our tent and Pure Beauty down the street. She was able to
I
go.
fell right back
Yeah,
to sleep.
she
'Cause
fell
then
to sleep.
The rain stopped, and then I fell back to sleep, and I got about 2.5 to 3 hours of sleep, and then I woke up at 5.
But just because the rain stopped, we were at a lower elevation, and so there's a lot of rain up in those hills, and I didn't know what it would do coming down. So I basically stayed up for the rest of the night, and so I think I'm going to sleep pretty good tonight. I'm feeling pretty good though for not having slept. I did not sleep a wink last night at all. So, but had to keep the Pure Beauty safe. So.
My hero.
Yeah. So, anyways.
Hey, that's a good trail name for you.
What?
Hero.
Hero. Oh, geez. No, I like Uncle Buck. So anyways, we're going to stay here at the hostel tonight. We'll get breakfast in the morning, French toast, pancakes, the whole works. And eventually we'll get out on the trail once I get my fill. Hopefully they'll have milk. Really craving milk.
I don't know if they have milk, but there's a general store right next door, and
Ooh, I
that's
can get
usually
some
where
chocolate milk then.
that's usually where people do the half-gallon challenge.
Oh, is that where they do it?
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta stop in there before we head out then.
We will definitely stop there, but I am not doing the half-gallon challenge.
No, we're not gonna do that.
So maybe you should tell people what the half-gallon challenge is.
For those that start in Georgia, this area is roughly the halfway point, and so
We took a picture of the
Yep.
sign.
And so you stop in at the store that's right next door to where we're staying, and it's called the half-gallon challenge. And so to commemorate the halfway point, you eat a half-gallon ice cream, and then you jump back on the trail and try to crawl up the hill. A lot of people kind of,
Not good.
we're not doing it. So
I may have a scoop of ice cream, but I'm not doing that.
otherwise, we're heading north. We've got some little bit shorter days. We got a 7 mile tomorrow and then 8 mile the day after that. So a little shorter than the 10 miles we've done the last couple of days. And then we've got a stretch of pasture walking that's about 14 miles. So I got to talk to Pure Beauty how she wants to handle that. So I've got a couple of options for her. So we'll see what she wants to do. Anything else, Pure Beauty?
Not really. I just would like to say thank you to everybody again for sending all of your wonderful comments and
Good questions.
good questions. Yep, that we've gotten the last couple of days, both over text and through the YouTube app. So appreciate all of your encouragement. I feel like I kind of had a rough weekend, but this has been a really good start to my week.
All right. Well, with that, Uncle Buck out.
I'm out.
You're out too. I
Good
guess
night,
we're both out. I'm going to bed.
Happy trails.